Hi everyone, my name is Alina, and today I'm finally saying what I kept running from. I looked composed. High ponytail, squared shoulders, a slim waist, odds inside I buzzed. Today I stop hiding and tell the truth. Anton and I were together 3 years. He loved my long coats. I loved his hand on my waist, as if marking home. Our days were steady, markets, workouts, shows, tea, everything felt stable, until it began to creak. At first, small things. Jasmine that wasn't mine on his hoodie, a single stud earring in his car. "Taxi," he said. I nodded, but a splinter stayed. I noticed details, so I saw him stay late and click his screen dark when I passed. He blamed deadlines. I tried to believe. At night, I woke to quick breathing, my body confessing before words. Ilya lived next door. For years, we only nodded in the elevator. He said he worked in a service for businesses. I didn't ask, and should have. We met at the gym. "You run like you've got a date with the horizon," he joked. I was running from myself. That evening I wore a black bodysuit under an open shirt. In the mirror, familiar lines. Inside, that small squeak. Ilya asked if I was okay. "Tired," I said. He suggested a walk to the 24/7 shop. We matched pace. My inner metronome slowed. My kitchen glows amber. We sat across the table. Bottles beaded and left damp rings. We talked, I laughed. Something thawed. When he touched my hand, hesitant, asking permission, a fine current ran across my skin. Warm palm, slightly rough, just, I'm here. I didn't pull away. The air grew close. We kissed, slowly, testing whether the world could hold a new angle. He drew me in. Our breathing deepened. Not a rash impulse. A deliberate step from a dark room into soft light. My world shrank to hands and the curve of my back. Clothes turned into needless props. Night thickened, and we dissolved into it. No details. Only that time stopped ticking, and silence began to sing. Morning returned like ice crackling in water. In the mirror, the same figure, and a stranger in my eyes. I traced my spine, straight, and realized I had bent where I shouldn't. Ilya left quietly. 3 missed calls from Anton. A message. "Come at 7. Important." Those 3 dots scraped. I arrived on time. Anton looked composed. White shirt, sleeves rolled. I decided to speak first. Tell everything. "I cheated on you," I said. He set a folder on the table. "I know," he said, tired, not angry, "and I wanted you to say it." "What's that?" "A contract." He pushed it closer. "I hired a service to test us. Social audit. They have people who meet, nudge, observe. Ilya is one of them." Elevator nods, the gym, fogged bottles. The pieces clicked. A service, a contract, a provocation. "You tested me?" "I tested us," he said. Doubts. The earring, the perfume. I didn't want to live in guesses. I laughed, sharp and fragile. "The earring was from a taxi, the perfume from a borrowed scarf," he rushed. I learned later. But the service was already in motion. Ilya would befriend you, offer support, then watch. They say they don't cross lines. They just document. Don't cross lines? The hot wave rose. "You hired someone to see if I'd break, and if I did, tick a box?" He looked away. Familiar shoulders turned distant. He didn't justify himself. And that hurt more. I stood up. My coat slid cool along my forearms. I fastened the top button and felt my shape return. "The strangest part?" I said at the door. The cheating didn't happen last night. It happened when you decided to test me. And for me, when I swallowed doubts instead of talking. We both betrayed what we had long before any act. He stayed silent. And that was an answer. Evening outside was thin ice. I walked and felt my body, springing feet, muscles tight after the treadmill. That physical presence became an anchor, a reality you can't replace with a contract or borrowed hands. I'm not a saint, not a victim. I'm a woman who erred and who was also betrayed. Coolly, rationally, Ilya later apologized. I didn't reply. A chapter I must close. Anton wrote too. I wanted to fix us. We aren't a broken lamp. We are two living people, and trust isn't a wire you can resolder. Since then, I've rebuilt a lot inside. I returned to dance. Not for a perfect back, but to hear how my body moves without shame or fear. I speak earlier now, before worry turns into a whisper behind a door. If you need this story, let it remind you. Cheating begins when we stop talking and start testing, guessing, playing. My name is Alina. I took a wrong step. Now I'm learning to hear the music again. I believe the next dance will be without prompts and without audits. Just two people, and honesty between them.